So what we've got here is a Kenmore upright deep freeze, and this thing I think is made by Frigidaire. And what has happened is it went to get stuff out of the deep freeze and everything was defrosting, and it appeared it was stuck in defrost mode. So I pulled it out, and this is the defrost timer, and I just rotated it around. And that started it freezing again, but then it started icing up, and so I knew then that the little motor in here that turns the timer, is what it's got just a little electric motor right here that turns this, and it cuts the defroster on and off. I knew it wasn't turning, or something happened to it, and so it wasn't cycling through, and it just happened the first time to get stuck in defrost mode. And then of course when I turned it, it was cooling again, but it was starting to ice up. So what I did, of course, transferred everything out of the freezer, and then I was able to, I think I picked this up for like $13, I think. It was on Amazon. And so we're going to take these two screws out, and we're going to unplug this plug, and we're going to install our new defrost timer, and that should get us up and working again. Old one is out. Just took out the two 1/4-inch screws, and then unplugged this single plug, and it can only plug in one way, so we'll plug in our new one, and then we'll bolt it, or put the screws back in it, get it fastened back down, slide the freezer back into position, and plug it back in. I did not have to move. This is of course on the back of the freezer. There's no panels or anything on this one that you have to remove to get to this timer, so I had to pull it away from the wall, of course, but once I did that, the timer was right there. So let me get this one hooked back up, and I'll plug it back in. Plugged back in and cooling. Of course, the plugs plugged back into it, and got the screws in. So all we got to do now is just slide it back into position. Easy and cheap fix. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.